So in case you haven't figured it out, this is about the Zimmerman case. I was going to type this out, but I figured that if I did, it'd be really long and winded, and I don't want you sitting there reading this. You can always just put me to the side and just listen as opposed to, or watch this, however you want to do it. And yeah, so uh, let's get down to it. Zimmerman not guilty. What bothers me the most isn't the fact that George Zimmerman was found not guilty. What bothers me the most is people were shocked that George Zimmerman was found not guilty, and the amazing range of emotions that came out from everyone on Facebook, Twitter. Protests are still going on strong. Was a range from sadness to anger to disbelief to shock, and there's so many just like what the f, what the hell did I just witness? And what bothers me isn't again not the fact that he's not guilty. What bothers me is that everyone's having this what the fuck moment of what I just saw. That's what bothers me the most, is that this should not be a what the fuck moment. What did I just see? This should be a I saw this coming, and we should be out there fighting to change what we saw. So fighting to change that what we saw doesn't happen again. And what I mean by that is, let me put this in context so you understand where I'm coming from before I go into this. I'm not defending the jurors. I'm not defending George Zimmerman. I'm not defending the prosecution. I'm not defending his defense team. I'm just trying to paint the picture of why I'm bothered by this. And here's the context I want to use. For anyone who watches sports, even by this small measure, knows of Barry Bonds. And the general consensus is, by and large, all of us fully believe Barry Bonds cheated, used steroids in his time, especially during the great home run batting barrage he was on. Unfortunately, there's not enough hard evidence, black and white, straight evidence through any documentations, whatnot, testimonies, that we can put it on him that beyond a shadow of a doubt, Barry Bonds, you cheated. We all believe he cheated. It's not circumstantial evidence to believe he cheated, but it's not enough to say, bang, got you, cheater, fuck you. That's what this case was. Through testimony after testimony after testimony, through eyewitnesses that not more than two of them could say the exact same story. There's always some weird variation, and which is really weird because you would think between point A to point Z they'd be relative stories that all mirror each other. It's very disappointing that from eyewitness A to eyewitness B, not even jumping to C, D, or E, from A to B, they were already having a different view of what they saw. From B to C, different view, C to D. Stories were similar, testimonies were similar, but unfortunately the key details, none of them were the same, and they didn't stick. All the circumstantial physical evidence taken to convict this man, nothing was so black and white that they can nail him and say, bang, Zimmerman, you should be in jail. Should he be in jail? Beyond any shadow of a doubt, yes, this man killed a kid. And through any circumstance of evidence that we've seen and heard, yeah, he did it. He should be in jail. Unfortunately, by the law, he's not. That's the trouble part. The trouble part for me, again, isn't the fact that he was found not guilty. The problem for me is that people were so shocked by it that through whatever media outlet you watch, Fox News, CNN, if you read on the internet, your local news, a newspaper, if you just follow this story, this case, as it were, you should saw red flags in me. Like there was no way he was gonna get not guilty because there wasn't enough to say, bang, beyond any shadow of a doubt, you're fucked. We know you did something bad, but like the Barry Bonds and the steroids is a smoking gun, but we can't nail it on you. We're pretty sure it was you and no one else but you that fucking did what you did and did it in malcontent. But that's what it was. Why am I not mad at the jurors? Simply put, they're in a no-win situation. If the jurors come out and say, Zimmerman, you're guilty, it's way too easy for the defense team to easily go through the legal process and have this retrial done again, and he'll be walking away because it wasn't anything so hardcore that they can nail him with it. I know people are gonna go, no, and people are gonna like, oh, they're gonna point this shit out to me here and there. I'm leaving out the details because that's way too long. But go through it again, and trust me, there's nothing that's so black and white that you can nail someone. like the way they were hoping to nail him. They could have. He really should have, and he should be behind bars. But unfortunately, it wasn't that black and white. So I take this off because as much as I support this, I want people to understand how fucked the system is. I love this country. I love the fact that it's freedom, but you understand the law is reason free from passion. Law is designed to provide order, not justice. If we're going by the law, Zimmerman is gone. He's walking by law. Justice would be him behind bars. Going by the law, he should have walked, and rightfully he walked. In the world of justice, he shouldn't be walking. He should be in an orange jumpsuit playing hopscotch somewhere right before he gets raped in jail. That would be justice. So, people are protesting. Keep protesting. Keep it in check. Keep it positive. Keep it peaceful, because once you start rioting and all that other shit, your protest means absolutely nothing. Kid is dead. Man who killed him is walking. And he's walking not because the jury failed him, not because the prosecution failed him. The system failed him. If you don't want this shit to keep repeating itself, you need to change the system. Or get it a good upgrade, because this one isn't doing it. That's my problem with the case. So, leave your hate mail. I'm used to it. But it still sucks. And it's still sad. I'm Vash. Bye-bye.